the Sea of Japan. The aircraft carrier USS Kitty Hawk is a floating city, over 1,000 feet long, armed with 85 warplanes. Landing a fighter jet on this deck in rough waters is tough enough during the day. But at night, the pilots are virtually flying blind. 11:30 p.m. The sea is swelling over 20 feet as an F-14 Tomcat comes in for a landing. From the stern of the ship, a surveillance camera captures every moment of this dangerous maneuver. The control tower warns the flight crew that their approach is slightly off target.
Just a little low.
The pilot makes the necessary adjustments.
Hold what you got. You're on glide slope. Hold what you got.
But he's still too low.
Just a little low for the power. Power, 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 power.
Then, disaster. Watch again. The Tomcat crashes into the flight deck at 140 miles per hour and explodes, sending a fiery comet streaming down the runway. The flaming steel wreckage finally comes to a halt, but it explodes again. Ignoring their own safety, the Kitty Hawk's crash and salvage team races into the raging fire. Then, a horrifying sight. The pilot, who has ejected out of the plane, lands directly in the flames. Take another look. A gust of wind catches the pilot's parachute and forces him into the fire.
Get him out of there! Get him out of the fire!
Alan Weimer is the first rescuer on the scene.
For me, it was like being in hell. It was just so scary. Everything was burning. People are screaming. Watching this pilot float down into a lake of fire, and I was just, wow, you know, this is happening.
Weimer sprays foam on the pilot, who is trapped in the flames, burning alive. Incredibly, the fearless crew of the Kitty Hawk manages to rescue him from the 3,000-degree pool of burning jet fuel. Within minutes, the blaze is under control, and the pilot is airlifted to the nearest hospital. But there's no sign of the other man who was aboard the doomed fighter, Lieutenant Commander Dave Jennings. He was last seen on the Navy surveillance camera, ejecting from the exploding Tomcat just seconds after it slammed into the ship. Then, miraculously, Jennings is discovered on the narrow bow of the carrier, nearly 1,000 feet from the crash site. He vividly remembers hurtling through the air 70 feet above the flight deck.
And it's dark everywhere except the glow of different parts of the carrier as I'm whizzing by, reaching for parachute straps that aren't there yet because I want to steer, because I'm afraid of running into the superstructure of the carrier and getting impaled on something.
Jennings does not remember landing.
The next thing I know, there's like 3 guys laying on top of me and telling me to be calm and not to move. And I'm laying on the flight deck with my parachute wrapped around the nose of another airplane.
Dave Jennings survives his brush with death and is later reunited with his wife and son. Alan Weimer receives a Medal of Honor for his bravery. But this reluctant hero would rather credit his experienced rescue team.
The years of training made all the difference. People knew what they were supposed to do, and they did their jobs. And thankful for that, we all walked away from it.